Namaste children, how are you all? I hope everyone is fine. Welcome to today math class. Today class I am going to explain a very interesting topic which is patterns in whole numbers. Patterns in whole numbers. What are the whole numbers? 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 counting numbers along with 0. Yes, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 up to so on. These are called whole numbers. Now by using the whole numbers we are going to learn the different patterns in today's class. A pattern is a sequence of numbers or pictures. So what is mean by sequence? Sequence is nothing but the arrangement of numbers in order. The arrangement of numbers in order is called sequence. That arrangement may be pictures also. Let's see one example. Let's see one example now. Let me take 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, here I am taking numbers and I am doing some arrangement. Yes, in that arrangement we can identify what are the next numbers. What are the numbers in next row? Sir, here I can see only 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Every row you are increasing one number, sir. Here you took only up to 3. Third row, fourth row you take up to 4, next row you have to take up to 5, again next row you have to take up to 6. We are doing some arrangement of numbers. It is an example of sequence. That arrangement may be with pictures also. Let me take see one picture. Yes, again I will take the picture. Now see how I am taking it. Even this type of arrangements we can see in this pattern concept. Yes, hope everybody understood what is meant by sequence. Arrangement of numbers in a particular order. We can arrange the numbers in elementary shape consisting of dots. Here, whatever the whole numbers are there, that whole numbers they are taking as a dot. Suppose if it is 3, they will take 3 dots. If it is 5, 5 dots. By taking the dots, they are going to arrange elementary shapes. Now what are the particular elementary shapes? Let us see now. Every whole number can be represented as any one of the following elementary shape, such as line, triangle, square, rectangle. All the whole numbers except to 0 and 1. Yes, sorry. Except to 0 and 1, all the remaining whole numbers 2, 3, 4, 5 up to so on. These whole numbers you can arrange any one of this elementary shape it seems by taking the dots. In that first one is line. Let's see which type of whole numbers are going to arrange a line. See whole numbers 0, 0, 1 up to so on. Whole numbers are represented by W. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. These are called whole numbers. In that whole numbers except to 0 and 1. Remaining all the whole numbers you can represent any one of these elementary shapes. Few numbers we can arrange more than one also. Like we can arrange 2, 3. Like if we take 3, we can arrange as a line, as a triangle also. Let's see now. First let me explain how we can arrange the numbers to get a line. Let me take 2 now. Yes, we can take 2 dots. By joining this, we can see a line. Let me take one more number 3. 1, 2, 3. By joining these 3, we can see a line. You can take horizontally or you can take vertically also. It doesn't matter. If I take 4, write 4 dots. Yes, by joining this, we can see a line. Yes. Now what we can see over here? 2, 3, 4. Not only 2, 3, 4. Every whole number except to 0 and 1, we can arrange as a line. Let me take here 7. Yes, how can I arrange 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7? By joining this all, we can see like a line. So from this, not only these 4 numbers, every whole number we can arrange as a line except to 0 and 1. Except to 0 and 1. Now what we can see, what is our observation here? Every whole number can be arranged every whole number can be arranged as a line, except what ma'am? Except 0 and 1, because 0 means no dot, 1 means only one dot, we can't get a line. So this is about a line. Hope you understood. Every whole number 2 3 4 5, every whole number we can arrange as a line. Now let's see which type of whole numbers we can represent as a triangle, square, rectangle. Yeah, now let's see which type of whole numbers are possible to arrange as a triangle. Let's see now. Yes, let's go for triangle. Let me take 2. Is it possible to get a triangle by 2 dots? No, it is not possible to get a triangle by taking 2 dots. If I take 3, see once. Yes, by joining this you can see a triangle. Yes, so minimum, least number of dots, how many are required to get triangle? 3. Yes, by using 3 we get a triangle. 4 dots we can't get. 5, no. 6, see once. 1 2 3 completed. First row we have 1 dot, second row 2 dots, the third row let me take 3 dots. 1 2 3. Yes, by joining this we can see a triangle. How many dots are there? That counts once. 1 2 3 4 5 6. Next triangular number is 6. Hope you understood. Even here also, first row 1, second row 2, third row 3, fourth row 4. Like that we can take easily. So by joining this we can see as a triangle. Now let's say one more. 1, next row 2 dots, third row 3 dots, fourth row 4 dots. Yes, by joining this we can see a triangle. Till third row already we have 6. 4 more increased. 6 plus 4, 10 is also triangular number. See, we can see here 1 2 3 4 rows. Dots in that 4 rows 10. Fifth row if I take, should take how many dots? 5 dots. So before that we have 10 dots, now 5 dots. 10 plus 5, 15. Yes, 15 is the next triangular number. See once more. 1, second row 2 dots, third row 3 dots, fourth row 4 dots, fifth row 5 dots, fifth row 5 dots. By joining this we can see a triangle. Till fourth row already we have 10. Fifth row got 5. 10 plus 5, 15. So these are called triangular numbers. Can anybody arrange? Can anybody say what is the next triangular number? Yeah, till 5 rows we have 15 dots. If I take sixth row, should take how many dots now? 6 dots. 15 plus 6, 21. Yes, next 21 is the number which we can arrange as a triangle shape. 21, sixth row. Yes. Next if I take one more figure, till sixth row we have 21. If I take one more row, seventh row, should take how many dots? 7 dots. 21 plus 7, 28. So that is the way we can arrange. Hope you understood. First row 1 dot, second row 2 dot, third row 3, 4, 5. Like that we are increasing. Only these numbers we can arrange as a triangle. We can arrange as a triangle. All the whole numbers are not possible to arrange as a triangle. What we can write here now? 3, 6, 10, 12 up to so on. Sorry, not 12, 15. These are the numbers. These numbers can be arranged. As a triangle. Hope everyone you understood. Easy, ma'am. So least number of dots 3. First row 1, second row 2, third row 3 should be. Altogether which gives us 6 dots. See, by joining we get triangle mode. So 3 rows. Till third row we have 6. Fourth row should take 4. 6 plus 4, 10. That is the way we can arrange the numbers as a triangle by taking the dots. Now let's see which type of whole numbers are possible to arrange as a square. Yeah. Now let's see. We completed. Every number we can arrange as a line except 0 and 1. Few numbers we can arrange as a triangle like 3, 6, 10. Now let's see what about square. Which type of numbers are possible to arrange as a square? See, we can see square only perfect square numbers. Only perfect square numbers. Perfect square numbers. Perfect square numbers can be arranged. Can be arranged as a square. Only perfect square numbers can be arranged as a square. Sir, what is mean by this perfect square numbers? Which whole numbers are called perfect square numbers? Perfect square numbers are nothing but the numbers which were obtained by multiplying two same numbers. By multiplying two same numbers. Example, 2 2s are 4. 4 is the number which I obtained by multiplying two same numbers. 3 3s are 9. 4 4s are 16. So like that we can see the numbers. These are called perfect square numbers. What we can call perfect square numbers. Sir, what about 1 1s are? 1 dot is not possible to get a square, no? I told you already except 0 and 1. So these are called perfect square numbers. By using these perfect square numbers, by taking them as a dots, we can arrange as a square. Let's see how can we arrange 4 as a square. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, by arranging this, by joining this, we can see like a square. 4 dots. Next we will see 9 is also possible to arrange as a square. Let's take a 1, 2, 3. Yes? Sorry, 3 3 is 3 3 is 9. 3 rows, each row 3 dots. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yes. By joining this, what we can see? We can see a square. Similarly, 16, 20 by 36. Hope you understood. Only perfect square numbers can be arranged as a square. Perfect square numbers. This all perfect square numbers. We will move to rectangle. Which type of numbers are possible to arrange as a rectangle? Let's see now. I can say only composite numbers. Only composite numbers. Only composite numbers can be. Only composite numbers can be arranged as a rectangle. Only composite number we can arrange now. So before that, you people should know what is composite number, right? So composite numbers are nothing but which has more than two factors. The numbers which has more than two factors. Let me take some 7 and then 8 will take. Yes, 8 has more than two factors. 1 8 is 8, right? 2 4 is 8, 4 2 is 8, 8 1 is 8. How many factors are there? 1 is the factor, 8 is the factor, 2 also factor, 4 also factor, which divides exactly. Because of that they are called factors. The numbers which are having more than two factors. Here you can see more than two factors. The numbers which are having more than two factors are called composite numbers. Sir, even 4 also, yes. 4 also you can see 1 4 is 4, 2 2 is 4. Understood? If I take 6 also here, we can write 1 6 is 2 3 is 3 2 is. It has more than two factors. These type of numbers are called composite numbers. What is it? Composite numbers. 2 is not composite number. The reason is it has only two factors. See, 1 2 is 2. If exactly two factors, not composite. Composite means what? We need more than two factors. Even 3 also not composite. I think so 4 is composite. Yes, 1 2 3 4. Sir, how did you get a square? Mean by joining this you get a square, no? Yes. Every square is a rectangle. Why? Because in rectangle we need only opposite sides are equal. Even here also you can see opposite sides are equal. Understood? Next let me take 6. 6 is also composite number. It has more than two factors. Yes, 6 we can write. 1 6 or 2 3 also we can write. So how can we make a rectangle by using that 6? If you write 2 3s, you can write 2 rows, each row 3 3. 1 2 3, 1 2 3. I took 2 rows, in each row I took 3 3 dots. By joining this, yes, we can see rectangle. Next composite number is what? 8. 8 if I take 2 4s or 4 2s or whatever it is, If I take 2 fours are 2 rows, each row 4 dots. 1 2 3 4. 1 2 3 4. Yes, by joining this we can see a rectangle. Hope everyone understood. Square only perfect square numbers. Rectangle all the composite numbers we can arrange as a rectangle. Every number we can arrange as a line except to 0 and 1. Only a few numbers such as 3, 6, 10 we can arrange as a triangle. So with this we can see how the whole numbers are arranging in these elementary shapes. Okay children, let's see now exercise 2.3. First one, which of the following will not represent 0? Means will not get the result is 0. In which case will not get the 0 they are asking. First one, see there, 1 plus 0 is equal to. Children, can anybody please, what is 1 plus 0? For any whole number, by adding 0 we get the number itself. 1 plus 0 is equal to 1. Yes, 1 plus 0 is equal to how much more? 1. For any whole number, by adding 0 we get the number itself. Now will it represent 0? No, represent 1. So what we can write? Hence it does not represent 0. It does not represent 0. Now see second one now. 0 into 0 is equal to. For any whole number by multiplying with 0, the result is always 0 only. Yes. What we can write now? Hence it represents 0. Yes. Hence it represents 0. Here you can see now 0 by 2. Yes, what we know, 0 by something is always 0 only. So what we can write now? Hence it represents 0. Now last one, see one. 10 minus 10 is equal to 10 minus 10 by 2 is equal to 10 minus 10 how much? 0 by 2. 0 by something is always 0. What we can write now? Yes, it represents 0. Yes, it represents 0. That is the way you can do this. See next one. If the product of two whole numbers is 0, can we say that one or both of them will be 0? Justify through example. See, when they are multiplying two whole numbers, if I want to multiply two whole numbers to get a result 0, can I take one number 0 or both of them will be zeros? Let's see now here. They are asking to justify through example. Let me take one example. Here I want to multiply two numbers. The product of two whole numbers is 0. Yes. By multiplying these both whole numbers, you want the result 0 it seems. What he is asking, can we say that one or both of them will be 0? Means to get the product of two whole numbers is 0. In that two whole numbers, can I take one whole number is 0 or two whole numbers are zeros? In which case its product is going to equal to 0. In which case the product is equal to 0, we have to find. Let me take one number is 5, other number is 0. Multiply this both. 5 into 0, 0. For any number, by multiplying with 0, we get the result is what? 0 only. The product of two whole numbers is 0, whereas in the two whole numbers I took only one 0. One number is 0. Let me take another example. Product of two whole numbers I want to get 0. Now let me take both the numbers are zeros. 0 into 0, 0. Yes. Now tell me, based on this example, what is the conclusion? To get the product of two whole numbers is 0. Shall I take, can we say that one of them will be 0? One or both of them will be zeros. Means 1 0 also we get the result is 0. Both of them 0 also we get the result is 0. Then tell me, based on this, okay, we write now. The product of two two whole numbers is 0. Solution is the product of two whole numbers. The product of two whole numbers. Product of two whole numbers is 0. We can say that one number is also 0, no issues. Both of them 0 also, no issues. So we can write definitely one or both of them 0. Both of them is 0. Means one number 0 also we get the product is 0. If both the numbers 0 also, we can see the product is 0. Let's see one example 1. I can multiply here like 7 into 0 is equal to how much? 0. Here I can see one number is 0. One whole number is 0. I am taking one whole number is 0. Next example I take like 0 into 0. What is the result? 0. Here I can see both the whole numbers are zeros. Both whole numbers are zeros. Means to get the product of two whole numbers 0, either we can take one whole number is 0, which gives the product is 0, or we can take both the whole numbers are 0, which gives the product is 0. Hope you understood. Okay children, let's see the fourth one. They are asking find using distributive property. We have to find the product of this by using distributive property itself. You know what is the distributive property? Yes. Now let's see how can I do this by using the distributive property. Solution. Now to apply the distributive property in the given two numbers, any one number we have to split two terms. Any one number we have to write either sum of two terms or difference of two terms. Sir, now which number I can divide into sum of two terms? We have to check that which number is near to the round figure. Yes, here I can see 1001, which is near to the round figure 1000. This 1001 is near to the round figure 1000. How can I write this 1001? 1000 plus 1. 1000 plus 1. Sir, what is the benefit by applying this distributive property? We can multiply them directly, no? If I apply this distributive property, that calculation will be bit easy compared to general multiplication. Yes. Now it is near to the round figure 1000. This I want to divide into sum of two parts. Let me write here 5437 into this 1001. I can write 1000 plus 1. 1000 plus 1. Yes. It is called distributive property. Yes. We can apply distributive property now to get the result easily. How can I multiply? Multiply A into B plus C. What is the formula we have? Yes, we have A into B plus C. A into B plus C. How can I multiply? A into B. A into B plus A into C. A into C. By using this, we will simplify now. 5437 into 1000. Right here. 5437 into 1000 plus 5437 into 1. 5437 into 1. 5437 ones are 5437. I can see 3 zeros, keep 3 zeros. That's all. Plus 5437 ones are 5437. Yes, by adding this both, we get the result. 5437 3 zeros. We need to add 5437. Yes, 5437. 7 3 4 7 plus 5 12 1 carry 3 plus 1 4 4 5. Yes, what is the result I got? 54 2 4 3 7. See, that is the way we can find the result. Hope everyone understood how to apply distributive property. Take any one number, divide it sum of two parts, and make sure that it should be near to the round figure, so that it will make us more easy calculation. See, by multiplying both, I multiply them directly. Next one now. In this both, I think so 125 is Let's see now. 4275 into 125. I can write sum of two numbers. 100 plus 25. Yes, now we can apply distributive property. A into B plus C. We can multiply A into B plus A into C. Apply here now. 4275 into 100. 4275 into how much? 100 plus 4275 into 25. 4275 into how much? 25. 4275 1 ja 4275. How many zeros? 2 zeros plus. So multiply this one, right? 4275 into how much now? 25. Multiply this. 5 5 is 25. 5 2 carry. 5 7 35. 35 plus 2 37. 7 3 carry. 5 2 is 10. 10 plus 3 13. 3 1 carry. 5 4 is 20. 20 plus 1 21. Next one. 2 5 is 10. 0 1 carry. 2 7 is 14 plus 1 15. 2 2 is 4 plus 1 5. 2 4 is 8. 5 7 3 plus 5 8. 5 plus 1 yes 6. 8 plus 2 10. This I got 106 875. This both we need to do addition now. Do addition now. 0 0 5 7 2 5 7 2 4. No, do addition. 5 7 8 plus 5 13 3 1 carry. 7 plus 6 13 plus 1 14 4 1 carry. 2 plus 1 3 4 plus 1 5. Yes, what I got the result? 5 3 4 3 7 5. Yes, this is the answer we got. That is the way we can multiply by using distributive property. Hope everyone understood. Yeah, next we will see 50 bit now. They are asking study the pattern. Here they gave some pattern, it seems. We have to study that pattern and we have to write the next two steps of the pattern. When we can write next two steps, if you understand this pattern, let's see now. 1 into 8 plus 1 is equal to 9. 12 into 8 plus 2 is equal to 19. See what is the logic in this? Yes, here I can see 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One number that is increasing. Yes, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you guess the next number, please? Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. After that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, one number they are increasing. Next, we can see 8 is same, that continue as it is. After that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, one number they are increasing. Yes, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here I can see 9, 9, 8, one number they are reducing. 9, 8, 8 minus 1, 7. 9, 8, 7, 7 minus 1, 6. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. They are reducing one number here. Yes, based on this logic, based on this pattern, we need to write next two steps now. Can you guess what is the next number here? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Next what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Very good, 6. And second you can see 8 they are writing as it is continuing. Plus, how the third number? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One number they are increasing. 5 after 6 is equal to one number they are reducing. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. After that 5 you can see 4. One more step we need to write. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. After that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 into second number is same plus this we need to increase one number 7. 6 after 7. Here we can reduce one number 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Very good. So that is the way we need to identify the pattern and we need to write the two steps. Hope everybody understood today's class, sequence and patterns. How we can arrange the whole numbers in the elementary shapes which are line, rectangle, square, triangle. And after that we learn few exercise problems based on distributive property. And based on that, this you can try homework ma. Exercise 2.3, third one you can try, and fourth bit ACE. Thank you once again. We will meet in next class.